think I got this guy all figured out.
What's that?
Wait, when he hangs up out the door like that.
Waiting for food?
No, even if he goes to sleep at the door,
Yeah.
when you walk, you vibrate the floor.
Oh.
It's like a time veil. Oh, shit.
Good morning, Tita. I'm waiting for a couple of people to come on. I got my temu order today. I went to the post office. My neighbor took me. Um, and I realized I was upset because I'm like, temu always comes here. Why do I have to go to the post office? When I got the package, I realized why. Because it was longer than my mailbox. So I understand why they took it there now. I'm gonna wait a little bit to show what I got from there. Just to wait for a couple people because the notifications on here, for some reason, they're so slow. They're very slow. So, I'm trying to see if I can find a pen. Oh, I have a pen here on me. So I got this blue tacky stuff in here, and it's not blue tacky. If you watch on the internet, um, there's a person who makes. It's called Alien Putty, and for people who couldn't afford it, on TikTok, he put a video up, and this stuff, guys, it works pretty, pretty good, and it lasts a little while. Good morning, Tammy. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how to make it. Like, it's simple. You only need two things, literally two things. Simple thing. I got this from Dollar Tree. But here's the trick on this stuff right here. It is double-sided tape, but it has to be double-sided mounting tape. Because if it's not mounting tape, it will not work because it's not that thick. So I'll start opening this up right now. Today I am going to be working on my cat. I got a brain fart. My brain ain't working yet, I guess. Ooh, it came off the thing here. Yep, but this is actually the cheap stuff. This doesn't seem that sticky though. I don't know about using it with the white one. But yeah, this doesn't seem, let me see something real quick. It might work. But you might have to get the other stuff at the, I don't know. We'll just have to see. We'll see how it works. I'm going to do one little section of it to see. Hey, sis. It's 11 o'clock where you are, right? This stuff doesn't seem that sticky, but you know what? We're going to try it anyway. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. If I can find what I did, my scissors. You just got up. I came on in the perfect time, huh? So I'm just going to do one small square. You can't see this plastic, but it's right here. So I'll cut some off and put it on there. I think that's the right size. This one was actually Gorilla. The Gorilla double-sided mounting tape. So I'm gonna just stick that on here like this. Usually some people would cut the sides, but I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm gonna try to peel this off now. Can be tricky to peel it off. Doesn't want to come off. Hang on, you guys. I can't get this tape off. But yeah, you might want to get the stuff from Dollar General instead, because this stuff is this blue tacky is weird because it's actually like cracking, but we'll see. Okay. It's kind of on there. Usually it would just lay flat on there, but I'm having some complications this morning. So I'm just gonna kind of like fold it over like that, and then we just cut it into pieces, and then we kind of just mold that stuff in there. Yep, I knew about your life because you said something yesterday. I figured I'd go on in the morning and you can come on in the afternoon. Kind of just, put it back together. Kind of think of playing with Play-Doh, or if you make stuff out of clay, it's kind of like the same principle of it. The stuff doesn't look pretty, I'm going to tell you that, but it works really, really good. And by filling this, it didn't matter. It was okay that it was a little, dried up. Because once you put this other stuff on here, It livens it up a little bit. You guys see this all right? But yeah, you just keep on working it in there. And I'm doing this now because I'm going to put it in my pen. I have some in a container. Since I was going live, I'd show you guys how to do this if you ever wanted to use it. But down the way, I will personally be buying it from the one that came up with this idea. Like I said, this was not my idea. I'm just trying to think of a name. It's like do it yourself or make it yourself, make your own DIY or something like that. And as far as the stickiness, I would compare it to, you know how sticky the inside of a gummy bear can be? Yeah, it's not stickier. And if you don't think it's enough, you can always put some more of the double-sided tape on there. Anybody working on anything this morning? I think it could actually use some more. As crazy as that sounds. But I will warn you, the stuff to get the other side of it off is kind of hard to peel off. Oh yeah, this is super sticky. And it the stuff really doesn't come off on your canvas. And for some reason, if it does, I'm just throwing this out there. If it does, it's not hard to get off. It's really easy to get off. It's not like how hard it is to get off from the wax when it gets on your canvas, or even some of these putties that you just can't get off the canvas. Not the stuff. Not the stuff right here. Now, if you were just to use the blue tacky by itself, that will be hard. But the mixture of these two things, no. You're going to be doing a video later? You got some diamond paintings? Just sitting on your bed? Oh, you're going to do some cross stitching. I need to work on some. But I'm trying to get these diamond paintings done. So, because I still got to put out that video for the tutorial. Is that copyrighted? Babe,
Huh?
is that copyrighted?
Yeah. We do not own rights to this music.
No. Just gotta make sure. I don't want to get a strike right.
It was pendulum watercolor.
I mean, it does take some time to mold it, to get it to the right sticky that you want it. But, you know, once you do this and get it all put in your pen, it's actually worth it. And what? So you can buy this blue stuff for what, $1, $2, $4 at the most, maybe. And then this, so you can spend, I don't know, I'll say $10 and below to make quite a bit of stuff that will last a while. Especially if you can't afford to, you know, buy the putties or whatever. Or you want something right away. Yes, I seen it. Well, you know, I commented on it. It's pretty. I showed my husband. See, the last time he seen it was when you put up the picture of just the glow in the dark being done.
I saw the writing.
Yeah, he saw the writing. Yeah. Okay, so this should be good enough. It kind of looks like it's blue chewing gum that you just chewed and you're about to spit out. No, that sounds gross. But yeah. Sometimes you can't put this stuff in. Like, well, I don't know. I do. Some people roll into balls and put it in their pens. I have to actually clean out my pen so I can put it in there. So, give me a second. And if you notice how it's not stringy, when I'm pulling it out. Well, some of it might be, but it's easy, pretty easy to pull out of your pen. But yeah, that's all you guys do for that. That's simple. And I don't think it took that long. It took, what, 10 minutes? Yep, when you have the bottom words done. Okay, I'm going to try to put it in like this. Some other people do it different. Like I said, this is not regular putty, you know, at all. This is stuff you actually have to work into your pen. Like I said, it can be a pain, but once it's in there, it's in there. And just like the other things, if you have too much in here, it will stick to your painting. Like I said, you can get it off, but if you put too much, it does that. I'm just pushing it down with my finger. You know, it's almost like putting the other putties in here. It's just, like I said, this one you have to work more into. Hey guys, can you do this with regular putty? I don't think it took some, so for this example, I'm going to show you then. See, it comes right off. So if you can do that, then there is too much in there. That's how I test mine anyway. That should be good. And I'm just gonna, but how he explains it is to put them in little balls and put them in there. But the stuff I would probably use mainly for the multi-placing because I want to send it in there like at least a couple of days. We'll have to see. I'll have to diamond paint with it to see. But I think I got it full enough. But yeah, it does take some work. Okay. You guys have any questions? Okay. And just like that, it's gone. What events are you guys working on next month? So this temu hall is one of the paintings that I'll be working on for diamond occasion, but I didn't know it was double-sided adhesive. And as I warned some people on YouTube, that it's better to get the ones that you can roll, not the double-sided, because they're hard to fix. But I looked at it, and it seems like it'll be all right. And the way that the packaging came to me, it came to me very good, which is another thing because I had watched some temu hauls that like their paintings didn't look that great. They got a big painting and it was folded over. So I guess maybe this is some of the stuff that they were working on. So then let's get back. I'll show you. So this is why they didn't deliver it to my box. You see how big that is? Or how long? We got one. We got two. And we got three. On the pinning, I'm gonna wait just a minute, but okay, so I ordered these magnets. I didn't realize how small they were. This is not Temu's fault, this is Snuggy's fault. But they are like, I don't know if you guys can see it. They're super tiny. Very, very tiny. I was trying to, because today I was going to make some rose magnet minders, but I couldn't find my roses. I don't know what I did with them. But even though that they're small, like, look at this. It like guides it saying, oh, this is wrong, and it wants to flip over and do that if I was to let it go. See? Isn't that cool? This is not a magic trick. Oh, it didn't work that time. If it's close enough, it'll pull. That's strong. So I can still use these and they will work great. But they are tiny, which meaning they could be easy to lose, but I could still stick it. I got flowers, like the one flower I have right there. I could probably even do some more of those and stick these on there. But those are cute, they're tiny. But yep, I got 3 fans. Can you guys guess what they are? You can kind of see one of them. Oh, no, you can't. So you said depending on how big the item is? Okay. Because I was going to also try it. Let me see if I can reach it. Because it's only like half the size of this magnet, really. I'm thinking. Yeah. It's like half the size of this. Because I could even stick it on one of these. It'll still be strong enough because when I was just testing it, the same strength that this one has on here is the same strength. I think, I don't know, maybe if you use it for a bigger painting, you might need to, but I'm not for sure. But these roses that I have, they're like really super tiny, and those magnets are too big. So that's what I was thinking with these magnets, but I didn't realize they were that small. I thought they were going to be just a little bit smaller than the one that I had. Welcome back. So none of these were expensive at all. This one right here, I can't remember how much this was. I think it was like $9.99 or something like that. It was on sale because originally this painting behind here is $28. And then I thought the one that I got for a diamond painting what occasion for her event for next month, which I only paid $6 for. I thought I just thought it'd come different, but I thought it was supposed to come with ABs, but this one does not have ABs. And I wanted to start collecting the anime, because I love anime, but anime pictures are hard to find. Very, very hard to find. Let me take that back. It's not that they're hard to find, but what I'm looking for, they don't have. Like, I would love to get Lord Beerus, if you guys know who that is. But the only way that I've seen Lord Beerus is with the group. I have not seen him by himself. So, but all these paintings I pretty much got on sale. So I want to say it was, I think it was 27 for these two paintings and these magnets. And Cindy from Love and Sparkles is the one that said something about the ABs, and then that's when I looked it up. But like I said, these ones were supposed to have ABs, but I didn't see none in there. So we're gonna open up the small ones first. I gotta make some room on my table. I might have to bring you out. And this painting right here is super, super sparkly. We're on the struggle bus this morning. There we go. So what I thought was weird is on this one, and I've seen this before, they didn't put the baggies in baggies, if that makes sense. But it did come with a typical boat, a small thing of wax, which it's not a big painting, so that'd be the right size if you're gonna use the wax. And then the typical pen that comes with the kit. No baggies or anything in this one. I don't think you'll really need it for that. Okay. Look at all the pretty colors. So we have some purples, looks like browns and reds. Some more purples. Look at all those purples and pinks. I don't know what was your favorite? I can't remember now. I can't remember that number you were telling me. The purple. We got some pinks, some reds. We got some blues. This is like a very light pink. More pinks, a lot of pinks, you guys, that I'm going to tell you. This one's going to be fun to work on. A lot of fun to work on. And then we have some white, some more pink. Let me flip it around. So yeah, pretty much whites, pinks, purples, and do we have a blue in here? No, we have a red. So it's all kind of bright colors. Look at her, you guys. She's cute. So she's got, this is what she's gonna look like. So she's wearing a kitty hat. She's got pink hair. She's just beautiful. And then the canvas itself, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's sparkly and they have their own border on here. I thought that was interesting. And it is, it's got 25 colors and there is DMC and it's on both sides. Now this is fun because most of them, especially budget friendly, it's usually right side by side on each side, right? But this one, if you can read it upside down, I'm pretty good at reading upside down. But there's one right here, so if you flip it over, the other one's close to you too. But, you know, it'd be interesting if they actually flip that around, you know, so for the people that can't see it. As far as the symbols and stuff like that, they look pretty good. A lot of people don't like, what do they call it, like training wheels or whatever. They do have training wheels. That they do have. So if you don't like those, then you might not want this painting. But stuff like that don't bother me. I'm pretty good at placing them, so, but yeah, it's really pretty. So what do you guys think about this one? I think you can see it all. I have my window open, so there's kind of a glare. Oh, I might not want to push my painting too far. I might go out the window. I know they're cute. Her eyes are big. So I'm not for sure what I'm gonna do about these diamonds. One thing I should check to make sure, or maybe since I have this bag and this is a 30 by 40, I can put it in my book. There's an idea, right? Stick the diamonds in there. Let's see. So BR 5000 with some other numbers. Let's see. Yep. So on the painting, it's right here where it says the BR. So these ones, if you place the diamonds separate, you will be able to, you know, find where they go. So I think I'm going to actually do that one last because, like I said, it's double-sided. I got to be very careful. And after I undo her, I'm not putting her back just because it's going to be very delicate because of the way it's made. But this one, you guys, I'm very excited to show you. This is Sweet Tea's fault, by the way. Well, Sweet Tea and Miss Gallery Girl, because I fell in love with her. But see, I call her the colorful girl, is what I call her. I call her my colorful girl. I've been singing it for a while, but my thing is I want to see if a company had it in a bigger size because most of them was 30 by 40s. So I'm like, I don't know how that's going to turn out with all the different colors in it. So Temu had her at 45 by 65. And this is how it came. And I was surprised because, like I said, I watched some other videos where their canvases were kind of messed up or whatever. That's not the case with this one. It came good. It came really, really good. Now, this is interesting because of getting it from temu. Guys, this is the type where it's sewn in. The back is very, very soft. It's like the velvet. I don't want to compare it to Diamond Art Club feel because there's more of like a velvet, but okay, so you know I don't know, the skirt that you put around y'all's Christmas tree and stuff, that kind of feeling. That's what this feels like on the back. So I thought that was a nice touch. And she has 44 colors, and this is a square. I'm going to show you some of the diamonds. And then, yeah, she's big. I'm going to have to get up and show you. So I think this is going to lay flat very, very quickly. What's nice about here is it came with a sheet. And this one came in plastic baggies. I'm not going to take them all out because all over. Oh, nice. And see, on this, it even shows how much is supposed to be in a bag. And they really go by ounces, not like how many is in there. Because, yeah, that would take too terribly long to do that. But, yeah, she's 44 colors. We got some, we go from 1, 3, 4, 6. And we got some special kind of symbol right here. And it's just the alphabet and then some symbols. I think they should be okay. So on these, I'm just noticing now, it's got A's at the end of it. So I'm wondering if these A's are the ABs. That I didn't look into. But it looks like we have some oranges, some black, some pink, purples, and creams. So pretty much every color of the rainbow, right? Even the ones that we don't see, black and white. So yeah, every color of the rainbow is in this bag, you guys. But I'm just curious about the A's. Ooh. Yeah, the quality of the drills look really, really good, you guys. So, yep. So, the ones that has the A's on it are the ABs. Because here's the pink ones right here. I don't know how well you can see it because of the light. But yeah, this is pretty good. I'm impressed actually. Yeah, even though this one comes in baggies, I think because how many colors there are, I'm just going to have to go ahead and kit it up when I decide to work on it. I don't know if I just showed you that one, but they say that there's 5, so let's look. Here's the 1, 2. Oh, there's several different pinks that are ABs. They're like literally just a shade off. Got quite a bit of 310. I don't know, you guys. I don't know about there being that many. If they say, let's see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think the only way for me to find them, because they didn't package it in a straight line, is to dump them. I really don't want to dump them. Oh, I found another AB. Isn't that pretty? Oh, this is different. This is really different. I'm going to show you guys in a minute, and you'll see what I'm seeing. Pretty. So we have 4. So I'm looking for one more. Let me see if I can see right here. Orange. So I'm thinking there's an orange AB somewhere. Now, one thing I noticed of their symbols, it's kind of off. You see how it's kind of off? See where it goes? So if you get this painting, just pay attention to that part. But I think it's an orange I'm looking for. And it's got to be in here. We're playing scavenger hunt this morning. Oh, I might have found them, maybe. Oh, yep. So yes, there is 5 ABs. I'm sorry, I gotta catch up on the chat. You have a whole system I use to table my canvas and drills because I store them apart from each other. Yep. I showed you my little cute little basket I put mine in. But the book I have, it's not for this size, so this one I will have to roll back up. So I'm going to show you the pretty ABs. Here's, I hope you guys can see this. Let me know if you can or can't, but they're really pretty. So we got that color. And then we have red AB 666. I'm saving the purple for last because it's actually different. And I'll show you what I mean. Like, I don't even know what these are because they're like not normal ABs. Not this one, but the purple one I'm going to show you. Can you see that okay? Because in my camera it's showing it's kind of dark. And then we have this other pink, which is just a little shade off from the first one that I showed you. Now, these purple ones, they're different. They're really, really different, you guys. Like, I don't even know how to explain it because it almost looks like it's a glitter nail polish, I guess is the best way to describe it because it doesn't have, it's just really glittery. Show you again. You know what? Maybe use one of these trays here. Get out of the bag. Okay, so this is a better way for me to show you. Look at how different they are. Can you see that? There we go. Yeah, those are different. Okay, so I'm gonna put these back in here, and then I'm gonna show you the painting. I'm gonna have to get up to show you. Oh, and then this one, it came with a huge Play-Doh wax. I came with a pen, got some tweezers. This is like a little bit different tweezers. They should have sent like the straight ones because I think this is actually for round. But, and then they gave you a few baggies. So, you guys ready? I'm gonna have to stand up to show you. Oh, we got a glare. Oh, 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 there we go. I'm just gonna have to go over everything. There we go. But look at her. She's gonna turn out really, really pretty. She's really long. See, we got a butterfly somewhere. Sorry, I can't get it. Oh, I had my finger over it. Got a butterfly right here. We got all those different colors. But I think her face is gonna turn out really nice because it's huge. But yeah, she's pretty. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's got a nice sticky too. So I'm gonna take it back and let's look at the clarity of it. Oh yeah, you guys. The symbols are easy to read. Yeah, it looks really good. So yeah, there's the color girl. That sun ain't helping. Like I said, it was only $10. This is a $23 painting. I think they did really good with it. Oh, there they are. And then I thought it was really good that they, this came with the schematic. Hi, Deb. You missed some of my paintings. I'm gonna have to lift her back out so you can see. This I got on temu for $10. The other painting I'll show you what I have on the table. And this one, I believe it was only $5. She's super cute. Anime. This is what she's gonna look like. Oh yeah, it's the morning. Usually when everybody gets their, phone calls, business phone calls. Oh, here it is. And she came with actually 5 ABs. So on this paper, it's on the bottom. It has A on it. So there's 5 of them. But it's nice that they had a schematic sheet on here too. And like I said, she's a 45 by 65 with $10 for that size painting. You're not going to beat that. Okay, so this is the last one, and then I'm going to So, diamond painting with Cajun is having an event. She changed it, so I forget what it's called now. I'm going to have to ask her, but this is the painting. Like I warned you about double-sided. It's okay. I didn't know, I thought I read into it right, and I thought it also had ABs. Now, I'm going to tell you, this double-sided adhesive, it has a smell. It has a weird plastic smell on it. But this one has, gosh, it stinks, you guys. Oh wow, it doesn't say how many. I just noticed that. But this is what this is going to be. I think it's going to turn out really good because of what size. So let's see how many colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't count past 8, you guys. Just kidding. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So it's got 28 colors in it. Okay? It's got 28 colors. This is going to be super cute. So I'm just hoping I won't have too many problems because, like I said, I've also told people, if you can get the one that you roll back, I can't think of it now, but, and it doesn't seem to have, it's got this in it a little bit, but I think that'll actually work itself out once I keep it flat. And Diamond Painting Cajun event doesn't start until the 1st of next month. So I think I should be able to get it flat. Hang on, you guys. I forgot to plug in my phone. Oh, crap. But I think it'll be all right. Yeah, I think it'll be all right. Okay. Sorry, guys. My table's a mess right now. I'm trying to. Oh, there we go. So this is some of it. I'm trying to get the cord that way when I lift this up, it's not gonna get into the painting because the stuff is very sticky. Okay, look at that. It's very, very sticky. But I would always choose the other kind, not the double-sided adhesive. I don't recommend this by any means, but I'm kind of scared because you got to be careful when you lift it up. And like I said, sometimes you can't fix some of these, but honestly, guys, I think it will be all right. I think it will be. It's double-sided adhesive. Oh, were you talking to Mutt Nuts? Because I did not finish my painting yet. I'm working on it though. So I'm gonna pull this up a little bit. I don't wanna pull it up all the way. But most of the paintings come like this. So this stuff I'll, work out. Well, I ain't got to put nothing on it now because I got the paper. But yeah, I think that's going to turn out cute. And this one's a square, the other one was a square, and the anime is not a square, that's round. Or I would have got that in square, but I didn't have any. Or they didn't have it in that. Okay, so let's look. I'm going to put some of this down. Like I said, I'm not going to fold this back up by any means. So, uh-oh, I got something in it. Actually, the symbols look really, really good, you guys. Very readable. Yeah, not bad. And like I said, I only paid $6 for this, and it's a square. And it came with a schematic sheet, and that's just, typical bow, pin, wax. This one also has a schematic sheet. So they advertise that this is a 40 by 50, which it is, but it isn't. Okay, so it's like the whole thing is a 40 by 50, but the drill area is a 34 by 44. And this is what I will be working on for next month. It tells me that I have 28 bags. It tells me how many bags of each. Sorry, I thought you guys were on camera. So this is nice because not all diamond paintings come with this. Now, see, like I said, I thought there was going to be an AB in here. I even read it. I swear it said AB, but I don't think they sent me the right one. I'm not sending it back because this event's next month, so I'm not sending it back. So I'm going to show you the diamonds. Yes, nice and clear. Because, yeah, it doesn't, let me scan through them real quick. Yep, none of these are ABs, but they're clear. So we have some like brownish, reddish colors, blues, purples, which I love, pinks, which I love, blues, I love blues. So yeah. So if you did not want to kit up, you don't have to. And there isn't that many colors. Because there isn't that many colors, this one I might actually work out of the baggies. So this one, I'm going to probably put this back in the bag with it. But as far as the painting, that's going to have to stay out. Because it looks kind of bad on the bag, don't it? But all these should, it's already coming out. Because sometimes what you have to do is kind of have to release this, kind of pull it a little bit and just work with it, and this stuff will come out. But I'm not going to waste my time with that right now because I want to diamond paint. My stuff is aside. I don't know where I'm going to put it. So we're going to just do a little cleanup. I'm going to go ahead and roll this up so I can get the stuff off the table. You need to learn how to make a chunky pen. So are you using these ones right here? So there's something I didn't know about that um that I didn't know about until after I got the pens, right? Because you can get cheap pens from Amazon. But yeah, you can put for temporary, so it'll be, easier in your hands. I don't know if you're like me, if you have like arthritis, because that's what was bothering me also with this. And then when I was gripping it, I was having like an indentation right here, and my finger was actually getting bruised from diamond painting. But let me see if I can find. I think my daughter was doing it, and she has a pen because I make pens, right? And she has a pen, but she just likes to be different. She'll use this pen this day, another one another day. But I think, oh shit. Oh, good, that wasn't it. I thought those were diamond guys. Yep. See, if you have any of these plush things that you put on your pens that usually come in most of the toolkits, did you get these in your toolkits, Deb? Because if it does, this will help. This will help a lot. Because it ain't just this part, it'll be the whole part, I wish I would have known this at first. Now, Sis has got some like this, but I never even thought about anything like that. No, I didn't think nothing about that. Now, you probably don't have a roller when you're done, right? So what I did when I first started out is I would take books and push it down and work each area like that, just make sure that those were down. And I probably only used glue or anything like that, maybe only a couple of times. Sometimes I steal them, but not very often. Like I have several diamond paintings on my wall right now, and there's literally only one. Yeah, there's only one that I sealed, and that was my character. We're getting there, you guys. Oh, you do have a roller? That's great. You know what would work good too if you didn't? A rolling pin. Yep, Diamond Grandma uses a rolling pin. So this is how much I got done. I actually finished the section, so I still have 2 sections left on this cat. This has been confetti heavy. It's very confetti. Okay, I'm going to get my stuff together and I'm going to start diamond painting. And this is a pen that I got from Diamond Painting Cajun. Very, very pretty. And I had won this one from Enablers Outpost, which is also a sponsor. They are sponsoring 2 $25 gift cards. It's not something I'll be sending to you. What'll happen is when you win it, I'll give them your name and your contact information so that you get a hold of them and they already have your name. Yeah, This is pretty. Now this is chunky. Now this is really like, look at my hand. That's really chunky. Like, okay, we got the typical pen, right? Baby. And then we have a middle-sized pen. See? And then we got the big boy. Okay, I'm gonna take a small little smoke break and I'm gonna talk to you guys about some changes. Yeah, yeah, they help. That's actually I've been down paying for 4 or 5 years. That's the first chunky pen I've ever had. Before that, I just made them and I made myself pens. Um, and then what I do with my pens, I still have pens, but is I would send them um, to some YouTubers. I sent them to a couple. They haven't made it 50's way yet, but when I first started making them, because I donated some to an event, and then after that, or no, right before that, my mom, she sent uh, like an Amazon gift card for Christmas or something, and I had got my pens, resin pens from there, and I've used that for the longest. And then temu had the ones with the stars and everything, which I have still right now. And those pens were only like $5, $8. They weren't really expensive at all. And those helped a lot with the having the arthritis. Because mine get really bad. Sometimes it gets so bad that I'll be holding something and it like whatever I'm holding, it just drops. Luckily, it has not happened when I've had a cup of coffee in my hand, but yeah, it happens. And then I'll be handing my husband something, and then I'll just like before it gets to his hand, it like drops right on the ground. Okay, you said this last time. You said you made your own square drill tip. What did you mean by that? How did you go about making a square drill tip? It's just for using like the square diamonds or something? Oh, you have a rolling pen. It was your mom's. Okay, so that was what I was going to talk about. So the first interview, which was with What a Burger, I'm always calling them Water Burger, because in Michigan there is no restaurants like that over there. Not Whataburger. It's mainly the main ones like Wendy's, McDonald's, Arby's, that type of thing. Um, it went okay. The only chef that they had was um, second shift, which I prefer not to take second shift. But then I talked to my husband and I'm like, depending on, because I went to another place, I'll explain that in a minute. Depending on how this other place goes, I might call them back. But depending on how much they're going to pay me, because if I'm going to work nighttime, I need it to be worth me going, especially 6 to 12. So I didn't have a chance to call them back because I had an interview, a second interview. I think they're called ATC. They are a um, fraud. They help you if something's fraudulent. They mainly deal with banks and stuff like that. And I went for my second interview, and they hired me, but I don't start until the 13th. So I didn't go ahead and call them because their start pay over there, which I was like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of money, but it's $17 an hour. So there's a lot of lives that I won't be attending because the only days that I have off, it's a set schedule, is Thursday and Sundays are going to make my day off, which is going to be nice because if you guys remember, the other place was having me work 6 days a week, and I really did need the 2 days off. Not that I needed it 2 days off in a row, but 2 days off, work 5 days, have 2 days off. So, but it's a set schedule. So that schedule is 3:30 in the afternoon until 12. You took a brass tip and a pair of pliers. Oh, you made the metal tip into a square shape. Was it not picking up the squares? Because these pink pens here, you can use these for round or square. These ones. Were you having a hard time picking them up? Or you just wanted to have a little design? Oh, you know what, Deb? I've also seen people take these pens, right? They take these pens and their leftover diamonds, they put them around and put them around the whole pen. They look very neat. Um, I thought about doing it, but I'm like, I don't know, because you would think even putting something over it or whatever, that because of the diamonds, that eventually those diamonds would come off. And I'm a hard presser, so you know, and our hands sweat, so I don't know if that would actually stay or not. That's okay. Everything all right? We were just talking about pens, and we were talking about um, my schedule changing and how I won't be able to go on some lives. But even though I can't go on some lives, doesn't mean I can't catch it in hashtag replay, which I will. I might not be able to catch every single one, but I can still, catch them. I just won't be able to go on that time. Like I'll be missing Nix's because she only goes on Saturdays. But those are always up for me to watch. So, oh, and then I got in an argument with the school because the day I went to go pick her up, because I was already on that side of town. So you guys know I walk where I go right now until we get a vehicle. And so I'm like, okay, we might as well just go get her now because walk all the way back, and it's typically a 40-minute walk to her school. So I'm like, we might as well just go get her. So we try to go get her, and the school would not release her, right? The school would not release her because she was in tutoring. And I'm like, I talk about getting an administrator or whatever, and today was the first day. Well, that school is not very good about communicating anything. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. They're horrible, right? And you know, I thought about it and I thought about it because my husband stopped me where I was at, and he had said, "It's okay. It's only 30 minutes, whatever. We'll just sit here, right?" Now, reminding you, I'm in Texas, 90-degree weather. Just throwing that out there, okay? So I'm like, okay, so I let it go. But I waited until the morning and I called them and I cussed them out and I said, listen, I'm like, when I come up there to pick up my daughter, you guys are to release her to me. You cannot keep her. You need to release her to me. Um, okay, we'll get it from now on that she has to be let out every day early. I said, no, that's not what I said. I said, what I said was, there's going to be a time where we have to come pick her up early because there's something going on. And when I come up there, you are to release her. There should be no problem about that. I'm her mother. There should be no problem of me getting my daughter out of school. I said, it's no different if she had an appointment and I want to go pick her up to get her out of the class because they were saying that they didn't want to get her, didn't want to interrupt or anything like that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm like, no. And then she started saying protocol. Now, you guys know what protocol means. So what kind of violence are you talking about? But I told them, I pretty much told them, I don't give a shit about your protocol. I told her, I said, I'm gonna be honest, I don't give a shit about your protocol. When I come to pick up my daughter, you go get her. I said, all this time you spent talking to me, saying that you have to call a damn administrator. You could have been doing all this while we were waiting outside for her. You could have done call them, but you didn't. You refused to do that. I'm like, don't do that again. It worked. Yeah, but I was so hot, you guys. I'm like, no, don't do that. I'll come to get my daughter. You give me my daughter. Because they are private contractors, if that makes sense. They are consolidated, private, whatever. And so it seems like they make rules as they go along. And then they don't tell anybody, and then they be like, try to get you in trouble because you should know. No, you didn't say nothing. Yes. Yeah, that was crazy. So we got two more sections. How many days until the first? I don't know if I can fold this over without having to cut it. You would have told them to kiss your butt. Hmm. Yeah, that made me angry. After you made a scene. Hmm.
Shit, cool. I'm gonna get out.
Oh, you need a towel?
I thought it was in there.
Yeah, but if I would have done that by the time it was that time, because they pretty much told us that we couldn't get her until 5 o'clock, and it was 4:30. But I didn't know it was 4:30 until I looked at my watch. Yeah, about Faith.
Isn't it crazy how the system that you trust with your children can shut down and tell you that you can't have your own children?
Yeah, I know.
Imagine a quarantine, like a real quarantine. Imagine you're trying to get to your kids then. Nope.
You won't be able to.
You're an outside possibility of being infected by something. Why should I give you your children back? Nope.
Mm.
It's protocol. I'll just make one up simply because this situation just happened.
Yeah, everything's protocol.
No disrespect used to be my favorite word. When protocol was my word, it's probably because I made a rule and implemented it.
Okay, so they get out of school. Well, she technically gets out of school at 3:50, but she goes to an after school program because that way he would have enough time to go get her because the other girls get off the bus at a different time because at the time I was working at Sonic. But then she started doing this tutoring, and I guess that day was the first day or whatever. But still, to me, that ain't no excuse. When somebody goes and gets their kid, give them their kid. Yeah, I understand program or whatever, but but their thing is they didn't want to interrupt
Well,
the
you need to call an
classroom.
administrator. I don't really want to do that.
Right. That's all she kept on saying was that she would have to call an administrator, and I even think several times I said okay, but she just kept on saying it over and over and over.
Yeah, you don't remember me asking, okay, where's the administrator?
Yeah, she never answered those questions. She never answered those questions.
And she was the administrator. Plot twist.
She was saying that the administrator was in the building. Okay. But that was my thing too. Like, okay, so if you need to call the administrator, you should have been doing this the whole time that we were outside.
I don't know. Maybe at the fire, the public meeting there yesterday, it seems someone was talking about it. Seeing vehicles that belong to the parents there.
No, it's probably just for the teachers.
That's extremely public.
I love you, Deborah. I told you what I told them. She says they can stick their protocol where the sun don't shine. Oh.
Wishing was there with us.
That's how I was feeling, but like I said, I think my husband was just diffusing the situation because I was fusing slowly.
Well, it's okay to have these rules and everything, but don't you think you should tell me first?
Right, you can't come get your daughter if she's in tutoring.
Right, let me know that the world is changing before I walk right into it and then freak out like, what is this?
Yeah, what the fuck you mean I can't have my daughter like? What?
Now you're just telling me, that we have to talk to somebody. Because at first when she said administrator, I'm thinking like, wait a minute, you mean like board education? Like, what? They're not there.
Well, that's what I was thinking too, but I mean, maybe they are. Maybe they're in that same building, or maybe they're not in that same building. You have to make that call, and it's probably one of the calls you better not call unless it's an emergency type situation. But still, that's not my problem. But the problem is that they didn't release her. I guess I had to wait, whatever, but they didn't care. Like literally, two of my girls get a bus, right? My one has a special bus because she's in special education. And then the other one has a regular bus, right? They're in the elementary. Like literally, if we walked those two girls to school, it'd probably only take 10, 15 minutes, right?
Approximately 3 blocks away.
Yeah, so saying not far at all, right? Where we got Faith, that is almost 2 miles. She is only 0.2 under the 2 mile mark. They say they can't bus her because she's under the 2 miles, that we would have to live 2 miles. See, that doesn't make any sense because the other two is even closer to the house and they have a bus.
it's a trek for her, no matter how safe the city stays.
Yeah, so literally it's a 40-minute walk. It's 1.7 miles from our apartment.
You think we're gonna leave me, madam?
Okay, babe. Yeah, I know that sounds good. I forgot to eat before I came on here. I'm surprised our snack person ain't here. Well, sis, this is a little bit of placing, not like the other one was. These diamonds do not want to go straight on home today. They're testing me. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. If you guys can't see what I'm doing, let me know and I will move the camera so you can see. Alright, there we go. Because it looks like it kind of cuts the corner out. Let me bring it down here. It'll kind of be sideways, but you'll be able to see better. Oh, I almost dropped my coffee. That's not nice. Hey sis, how long before you go live? I think she said 2:30. I don't know if that's 2:30 her time or 2:30 my time. Because if it's 2:30 my time, it would actually be 1:30. Something wrong with the stickiness right there. So I'm gonna have to loosen up these right there, see? Okay. Weird. It's like that little spot right here. So who knows? I might have to put like super glue or something right there. Right there. Mm, these right here. It feels sticky. I don't know what the heck. I won't let go. Okay, that one's stayed. I might have to grab my next one. It's making me angry. Yeah, I might use the sealant on this one. Yeah. Because it's not staying. I just sit it there and like not mess with it. Maybe. See, even my fingers pulling it up. Oh. Okay. Welcome back. What kind of food did you get me? So right now I am trying to get 1,000 followers on TikTok so I can go live. Right now, I can't remember the number. I think I'm at six something. So almost 700. So if you don't have me on your TikTok, go ahead and add me on there. Like I said, I'm trying to get to 1,000 so I can do it live. That be some moody ass bleep 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 over there. Like, gosh dang, we're curled in your Cheerios. So when you want to start your YouTube, Deb? If you want to start it soon, let me know. Probably after the new year. That sounds good. The first time I made my first video, I was doing it one-handed. That was so difficult. But I did it. Because, you know, when trying to open the diamonds, show the canvas, show the sticky, you know, and all that. And I usually do that two-handed. So doing it one-handed, dang. Awesome. To buy a ring. I had one of those. Didn't last very long. The little ring light, if that's what you're talking about. Mine's just it's a $5 tripod stand. Yep, just $5. I really like the ones that you can clamp on the table, but I haven't seen any of those lately. Do you have a 5 and below where you live? Oh, hi, Stephanie. Oh, an hour away. Because that's where I got mine. Was Five and Below. And then I think Mutna uses hers from her computer. Because I ain't good at that. You're gonna check Dollar Tree? I don't think Dollar Tree has stands. I don't think. Not the type you need for your phone to, because see, you want to get the type that can bend some sort of way because you're gonna need it for the positioning, if you know what I mean. But I don't know. Every Dollar Tree's different, but any ones that I've been to, they don't sell that. And if they sell it, it's the what do you call it? The selfie stick, which you have to hold. But I mean, it's been years. So my first stand I got was $5. It was a zebra, and it was kind of like bendable. Yeah, but now it's only $5. Dollar General. Um, Another thing I did too for a while is I would just stand my phone up. I would stand my phone up and record that way. But of course, I'd have to be in front of it so I could see it. And I was gonna, like I said before, I was gonna make some magnet minders on here, but I couldn't find my roses, and they're so tiny. Oh, wait a minute. You said Dollar Tree Plus. What is the plus? Is that where it's the Dollar Tree and the Dollar Tree and Family Dollar in one? Cause see, that messed me up in Mississippi when I seen a Dollar Tree, and um, I just said it. But you know what I mean. There was two different stores in one. And honestly, personally, I didn't like that store because I felt like there was stuff missing because they split it up. That everything that you would see um, at the dollar store was in there, and not everything you would see at Dollar Tree was in, was in there. It was missing like a lot of things. And they seemed to not really have nothing. Kind of went late. Most of their shelves were empty. And that was in Tunica. No, some items are $3 to $5. Oh yeah, that's the way this one over here is too because they can get really nice like laundry basket. and I think I paid like $5. Some items are $5. Some items are actually more than $5. But see, they're kind of changing the name because the point of the Dollar Tree is that everything is $1 and not everything's $1 anymore. There's too many. I don't even know if there's a dollar store anymore. Literally, where you would go in and everything is $1. Some things are going back to $1. Yeah, I noticed like nowadays there's more less stuff in a bag. Yeah, the stuff is just expensive. When it was up, yeah, because at first it was everything was $1, and I think it went up to like $1.25 or something like that. And then over the years, whatever's like say it's a food product, there's way less. It's like, okay, let's open up these potato chips, and there's only like 3 chips in there. I'm just kidding, but that's pretty much it. Do you have some spaces between your square drills? Well, I'm doing round drills right now, but yeah, square drills um do have a little bit of spacing. I mean, because even the round has that spacing, you know what I mean? If you look at round painting, they have that little spacing. If you're using a light pad, they really show it, but you turn it off and it looks like there ain't no spacing at all. But when I get off of here, um, you can always send me pictures in my messenger because we're hooked up to messenger now, so my regular Facebook. And I can see what you have going on with it. Um, there's all kinds of different ways, well, not all kinds, but different ways with squares I've tried, like, 'cause I like to have stuff straight as I can. I don't happen that way because I think some of the canvases are crooked all on their own anyway. But, you know, I would do what they call the checkerboard pattern, which is you pick whatever letter you're doing and put one here, skip that one, and do that way, and then come back and they snap into place. Or you can do it diagonally, skipping one, you know, all the way through, and then come back, which will make them straighter and more secure. But even with the Diamond Art Club, there's a little spacing too. But once the diamonds are all put together, you can't really um, tell. But with the budget friendly ones, I am not for sure about because mainly the square diamond paintings that I've done is a Diamond Art Club, and you know they're up there on the scale. So I'll be knowing how these squares are when I do them because these are the budget friendly ones that I showed you guys today. Sounds like a mouse.
Yeah.
Oh, that plastic. That was stuck to my foot too. Trying different ways. Yeah, have fun with it. Squares are fun. I wasn't looking at this. I'd be looking at mine. I swear. Mud nuts, you still here? You're working on a 30 by 40 square. That is a good size. So what is the 30 by 40 again? What's the picture? An ocean? That sounds pretty. Is there fish in it? Or is it just water? The pepper sand in the sunset. Ooh. Yeah, that does sound pretty. So I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna start doing the scheduling. I think I'm gonna start doing the scheduling, and it's gonna be Thursday or Sunday. I will go live every week, and anything in between will just be pop-ups. You like scenery the most, it sounds like scenery and stuff. I like everything. thing. Oh, you have. Are you actually going on at 1:30 my time? So in other words, in an hour, right? Farmhouse, truck, any color, cardinal, let me grab my smoky smoke. Take my one. Okay. Yep, he did. So I can get into it. Let's see. What's my like? Number one, I love my cats. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 kitty cat kind of paintings hanging up right now. And I like all animals. I like the cutesy little cartoony type animals with the big eyes. My husband hates them, especially the stuffed animals. They creep him out. Do I own any? Yes. I actually have a unicorn. But that's nothing. I love unicorns, polar bears, any animal, life, nature. I'm not too big on scenery pictures, but like with the ocean and stuff like that, yes. Um, woodsy, not really, unless you're gonna put like every animal in the forest. You know what I mean? Like the one I do like, it's kind of got like a scenery in it, is my tiger painting. Oh, oh, sis, I wasn't even thinking about that. I could enter the big one for diamond the tigers, because they're, well, no, that's landscape. Never mind. I'm trying to think something cool with that. I'm trying to think what else. I don't mind scary things. I don't really diamond paint anything scary though. Most of my stuff that I've diamond painting is very, very colorful. But yeah, like the cartoons, anything like rainbow, unicorn, I'm just trying to think. I like cartoon characters, even though I haven't done that many, but I do have Mickey Mouse behind me and Care Bears, of course. I have a Care Bear painting in my stash right now. Another YouTuber surprised me. I think it was like last year. I still haven't done it yet. But it's like a Christmas scenery. Well, it's not really Christmas scenery. It's a um, like snow farming type look. It's really pretty. But I'll be honest. I tried to do a Chuck Benson. I can't do it. No, I cannot do it. As much as I love confetti, there is a such thing as too much, and his it's a lot. I literally, I hate to say this, but I literally threw it in the trash. Yep, I threw it in the trash. Don't throw rocks at me for all you Chuck Benson lovers. Now, guess I'm gonna say, I love his art. I just can't diamond paint his art. Yeah, I just can't do it. And the thing is, all of his canvases are super huge. There's really not a canvas that is small as his. And the only thing that he would consider as small is like a 50 by 60, which is still a big piece. But yeah, almost all of his is huge. I mean, I guess I could have sat there and worked on it, but it was, yeah, that was way too much for me. That type was. I like stuff too that's kind of like going in the picture, you know? So just like solid, which is not really too bad either, but What day does Coach Keisha go live? Was that Saturday and Sunday? I can't remember. I don't think I've seen anything on Facebook. Because I checked yesterday, there was nothing for the replay or anything. You're back. She's back. You're lucky my husband out here, he be singing this song. Oh, my daughter goes crazy. I love it when he sings with my daughter. Like, Dad, stop. Now, I was asking you, when do you go live? You say 2:30, but that's your time, right? Because I'm going to stay on until you go live. And while you go live, I am going to bring out some clothes that I got washing clothes right now in the bucket. And probably get something to eat. But that's actually 1:30, right? She doing okay? It's always good to help if you can. So I know there's something you might not be able to do. So I think you have back problems, don't you? I do, but I would be pushing myself. And I'm like, oh, why do that? Okay, so it is 12:48. So pretty much, I'll be on for probably about 30 more minutes. That'll be 10 minutes in between the lives. So that'll be 10 minutes for y'all to get your snacks together. Okay, yep. So my time would be 1:30. So I will get off. My time will be like 1:20. Guys, I didn't get much done. Well, I shouldn't say that because I showed you guys how to put together the alien putty. Um, and then I showed you uh, the diamond paintings. And then I started diamond painting. So. Okay, next here is a question for you. Do you have any how do I say this? Any spacing on your square diamond painting that you're working on right now? Deborah had asked me, even in an art club has a that little bit of spacing when the light passes off, you don't really see it. But I don't think that she has um, a light pad. But I think really normally there's just a little bit of spacing anyway. Like I said, even in the round, there's spacing. You can put them tight together and there's still gonna be spacing. But I'm just curious because you're working at a different company. Oh, you do have a light pad. Oh yes, you definitely would see spacing then. Yep, you definitely would see spacing. You know what I do when I'm looking at my squares is I will go like this and put my hand under it so the light's not there and look because I don't know how far down I can bring you. I know this is round, but it would be the same principle. Can you see? I might have to bring it up to you. Give me just a second. It's going to prove me wrong. But you see the light coming through, right? Okay, there we go. But if I stick my hand there, you're not, well, you're going to see it because the light's on there, but you don't really see it after that. You might see a little bit, and these are rounds, but the squares, you won't really see that. Unless, I think if you run into like a company that's not that great on their squares, then I think you will. About the squares? Okay. But that's how I always check to see how much spacing there is. And I actually have a square that I bought a long time ago. I never even worked on. It is the same one that Dad Grandma has. It's a kind of farmish look. It's got a truck and a house in it. But I've seen hers being done and it looks pretty good. also have to work on my painting for Focaccia too. Because I think with this one, Living Sparkles and her, you have to have your progress photos up by Saturday. I can't even remember what time for both of them, but okay, have a good day. Thanks for coming in. It rained here this morning. Like it's going on 7:20 and it's looking pretty dark out. And I went on the porch for the last bus this morning and oop, there it come down. But it wasn't a lot. It was pretty much just sprinkling out. Then when my husband got back, it really started to rain. But you're welcome.
Oh, my notification just went off. Oh, what did I do here? That doesn't want to stay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to put something here. Because somehow they kind of went over the top of each other. Kind of squished together with a diamond. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get off of here for now. My master's gonna be going live in less than 30 minutes. So I'll give you guys enough time to get your little snackies on. But I got a little bit of right here done. I didn't finish that in, so I'll come back to it in a minute. And you guys have a wonderful day. Bye, you guys.